Maye is legit. He's legit, and he is on the exact schedule he's supposed to be on if he's going to be a superstar, which is year 2, you're legit. So he's like, you should feel great.
Foxboro has lived in a strange quiet since the Dynasty era ended, but sources say that silence finally broke the moment Drake Maye took real control of the offense. Walking into New England meant inheriting the heaviest legacy in football, a place still echoing with the footsteps of Tom Brady, banners hanging high, expectations louder than the crowd. Most quarterbacks fold under that weight, but Maye didn't flinch. He absorbed it.
Quarterback, what's that process like?
I think you have to have a plan, and that obviously starts from the head coach's perspective, and you have to, be able to agree on how you're going to kind of unveil that thing to the player, and ultimately bring him along.
Early reports out of training camp said teammates noticed it immediately. Calm huddle presence, sharp command of protections, zero panic even when plays broke down. The rookie year wasn't pretty, and nobody pretended it was. The roster was thin, the scheme was mid-transition, and defenses tested him weekly. Still, flashes kept popping. Tight window throws on third down, off-platform lasers when pockets collapsed, late-game composure that didn't match the stat sheet but screamed future franchise leader. Sources claim coaches graded him higher internally than the public ever knew. What changed everything was the commitment from the top.
The light schedule and Maye playing like that in that stage, it's a lot to like with New England.
The Patriots stopped hedging and went all in. The offense stopped rotating identities and locked onto what Maye does best: movement, timing, and attacking the middle of the field. That decision sent a message through the building. This is the guy. Fans felt it too. Gillette Stadium started buzzing again, not out of nostalgia but belief. Jerseys reappeared. Chants hit harder. The crowd stopped waiting for mistakes and started expecting conversions. That mental shift matters. This chapter isn't about numbers yet. It's about ownership.
Congratulations. What can you say about this team and the performance?
Our team's resilient. It don't matter what happens. And that's this team. That's just what we're trying to build here. And just trying to enjoy this one. We got to get back to a quick turnaround.
Foxboro finally stopped looking backward and started leaning forward. And Drake Maye didn't ask for permission to lead. He took it. Sources say the real turning point came when New England Patriots tore the old blueprint apart and rebuilt it around Maye's strengths. This wasn't cosmetic change. It was structural. Play calling sped up. Route concepts got layered. Protection schemes shifted to let the quarterback attack instead of survive. The arrival of Mike Vrabel brought edge and accountability. Practices tightened up. Roles got clearer. No more guessing who the offense belonged to. Vrabel's message was simple: physical football, smart aggression, zero fear. That mindset fit Maye perfectly. Then came Josh McDaniels, who understood how to weaponize intelligence at quarterback.
The team that continues to play the best and have the best quarterback play. I don't care if it's Josh Allen. I don't care if it's Patrick Mahomes. We're not talking resume, we're talking 2025. The best quarterback play is here. The Patriots have the best quarterback in the AFC if you go by performance over the first 10 games.
Sources say the playbook didn't shrink, it sharpened. Pre-snap reads became chess moves. Motion created leverage. Maye stopped reacting and started dictating. The results showed fast. Completion percentage climbed. Turnovers dropped. Third down efficiency jumped. Defenses stopped blitzing recklessly because Maye punished it. That's when respect arrives in the NFL. What made it scarier? The huddle followed him. Receivers ran sharper routes. Linemen trusted cadence. The offense stopped surviving Sundays and started hunting mismatches. This wasn't luck, it was alignment. Talent met system, confidence met opportunity, and suddenly the Patriots weren't rebuilding. They were reloading. Every revival has its signature moments, and sources say Maye stacked them fast. Primetime drives where the pocket collapsed and he still delivered.
Playing the best quarterback in the NFC.
In my opinion right now, it's between Mahomes and Drake Maye, and I'd probably give you the nod to Drake Maye.
Fourth quarter conversions that flipped momentum. Audibles at the line that froze veteran defenses. One sequence keeps coming up in league circles. Late game, tight score, defense showing pressure. Maye slides protection, changes the route, hits the seam, chains move, game tilts. That's grown man football. Opposing coordinators started adjusting game plans specifically for him. Spy looks, disguised zones, late rotations. That doesn't happen for projects. That happens for threats. The locker room felt it. Veterans stopped talking rebuild timelines and started talking playoffs. That belief is contagious. Sources also say the film room buzz changed. Mistakes became coaching points, not doubts. Growth accelerated because the foundation was solid. This chapter cemented something important. Drake Maye wasn't surviving the Patriots' job, he was mastering it. The crowd tells the truth before headlines do. Gillette Stadium got loud again, real loud, not nostalgia cheers, but expectation roars. Third downs felt heavy for opponents. Momentum swung with every Maye completion. Merch sales spiked. Viewership climbed. National broadcasts circled Patriots games again. That doesn't happen without belief. Sources say the front office noticed too. Free agents asked about system fit with Maye. Defensive players talked openly about complementary football. This wasn't a marketing revival, it was cultural. The Patriots stopped apologizing for the past and started building a future. Maye didn't chase comparisons, he created identity. Mobile, decisive, fearless, that's how dynasties restart. Sources say league executives now view New England as a problem again, not because of banners, but trajectory, young quarterback, clear system, unified vision. Drake Maye didn't revive the dynasty alone, but he lit the match. The rest followed. The Patriots finally escaped the quarterback carousel. Stability returned, confidence followed, and that familiar hum, it's back in Foxboro. Sources say the most dangerous thing happening in New England right now isn't even showing up on stat sheets, it's the locker room shift. This is where real dynasties are born, not in press conferences or highlight reels, but behind closed doors where respect is earned, not handed out. Early in the season, veterans were still feeling things out, watching closely, waiting to see if Drake Maye could actually command grown men who've been in this league longer than he's been out of high school. That question is gone now. Reports from inside the building say the huddle belongs to him. Linemen respond instantly to cadence changes. Receivers don't freelance anymore. They trust the timing. Defensive leaders openly say they feel safer playing aggressive football because they know the offense won't fold under pressure. That's not hype, that's trust. One source described a moment after a tough road win where Maye stood up mid-film session and took full blame for a missed read, even though the play still worked. That hit different. No finger pointing, no excuses, just accountability. Veterans noticed immediately. That's how leaders separate themselves. The biggest change, practice energy. What used to feel routine now feels sharp. Routes are finished. Blocks are completed through the whistle. Mistakes get corrected on the spot. Maye's presence raised the floor of everyone around him. There's also less noise. No leaks, no whispers, no sideline drama. The quarterback position finally stopped being a debate and became a foundation. That alone transforms franchises. This chapter proves one thing loud and clear. Drake Maye didn't just revive the Patriots' offense. He stabilized the entire organization. When defenses start adjusting specifically for you, it means you've arrived. Sources say opposing coordinators are now building entire game plans around slowing Drake Maye down, and still failing. That's when fear creeps in. Early in the season, teams blitzed heavy, daring him to read pressure. He burned them. Then came disguised zones. He took the checkdowns and waited them out. Now defenses are sitting back, forcing patience. And Maye is killing them with timing and precision. Film analysts point out something scary. His mistakes are decreasing while the difficulty of throws is increasing. That's not normal growth, that's accelerated mastery. One defensive assistant reportedly said, "You can't rattle him, you just hope he misses." That's elite level respect. The Patriots also started dictating tempo, no more reacting. They control pace, personnel, and matchups. Maye moves safeties with his eyes, manipulates linebackers, and attacks leverage like a veteran. This forces opponents to play conservative, which opens up the run game. Suddenly New England isn't flashy, they're suffocating. Long drives, clock control, momentum swings. That's how dynasties frustrate teams into mistakes. The league adjusting is the biggest compliment there is, and Drake Maye passed that test already. Sources say the reason this Patriots revival feels real is simple. There's alignment from top to bottom. Owner vision, coaching clarity, quarterback stability. That combo is rare, and when it hits, windows open fast. Unlike past rebuilds, New England isn't chasing trends. They're building an identity again. Physical defense, smart offense, quarterback-led culture. That formula already won championships here. What separates this era is flexibility. Maye gives the Patriots answers when plays break down. That wasn't there before. When structure collapses, talent saves drives. And Maye does that weekly. Front office insiders reportedly view this as the end of bridge quarterback conversations. No more hedging. Roster decisions now revolve around maximizing his prime, not surviving seasons. Free agents are watching. Players want stability, leadership, and belief. That's what Maye represents. This chapter matters because it confirms something huge. The Patriots didn't stumble into relevance. They built it deliberately. And once belief locks in, that's when dynasties stop being memories and start becoming futures. Sources say this is the chapter most people are missing because it's not loud yet today. But it's deadly serious. What's happening in New England right now looks less like a hot streak and more like the early stages of a system clicking into place. This is how dynasties really start, long before banners or playoff runs. Behind the scenes, league insiders say the Patriots finally stopped chasing identity and started enforcing one. Practices are reportedly structured around repetition, discipline, and situational dominance. 2-minute drills, third and longs, red zone installs, all being run through Drake Maye's strengths. That's not accidental, that's organizational commitment. One source close to the coaching staff said the offense is now being built forward instead of patched weekly. That means fewer emergency play calls, fewer panic adjustments, and more confidence in execution. Maye isn't surviving anymore, he's operating. What makes this scary is the timeline. Most rookie quarterbacks take years before the franchise truly bends around them. New England did it fast. That tells you everything about how convinced they are. The trust level between quarterback, play caller, and locker room is already playoff ready. Defensively, the ripple effect is real. When the offense sustains drives, defenders play faster, gamble smarter, and hit harder. Sources say the Patriots defense has more freedom now because they're not constantly protecting short fields. That's when aggressive football wins games. Another detail flying under the radar: discipline. Penalties are down. Delay of game issues vanished. Communication at the line is crisp. That's quarterback control at work. Veterans reportedly compare this phase to early Brady seasons. Not in hype, but in structure. Calm leadership, commanding presence, zero panic when things get ugly. Those traits don't fade, they compound. The most telling sign? The Patriots aren't talking rebuild anymore. Internally, expectations shifted. Wins matter again. Accountability returned. Losing isn't learning, it's failure. This chapter proves something critical. Drake Maye didn't just revive hope, he restored standards. And once standards return in New England, history says the rest usually follows.